Hey guys, it's Jessica and you're watching Working Girl Dishes. Today's video is going to be a Pinterest dessert recipes tested video. So I'm going to pick 2 desserts from Pinterest and cook them in my own kitchen and then let you guys know what I think about them. So I'm always browsing Pinterest and looking at different recipes and I'm like, I wonder if those would be good. So I picked out 2 that I was like, those look delicious. I'm gonna make those. I picked out these little mini Oreo cheesecakes and then some cookie bars. So they're like ooey gooey cookie bars. So I made those 2 and I'm gonna let you guys know what I think and do a little taste test on camera as well. If you haven't subscribed already, I will link that right here for you guys. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm almost to the 200 subscriber mark, so I'm super excited about that. And I just wanted to say thank you for everyone that takes the time to watch my videos and that has subscribed. I will link the recipes down below so you guys can make them at home as well. And then I will link my social media, so Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, all that stuff down below. So go check that out. And then without further ado, let's head into the kitchen and cook up some sweets. Ooh.
Searching for a longer day.
You will need 2 eggs, 1 small container of plain Greek yogurt, half a cup of white sugar, 12 Oreo cookies, and those will be your crust. You will need 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese. I did fat-free, but you can do regular if you'd like. A muffin tin, and then some cupcake liners. So first you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees and then put your liners into your cupcake pan and then put 1 Oreo cookie in the bottom of each liner. And then in a medium-sized mixing bowl, you're going to take your 2 blocks of cream cheese as well as your little container of yogurt, and you're just going to add that in. And then you're just going to add your sugar and take your hand mixer and just mix that up until it's creamy, which that should take only a couple minutes to do. After that, you're just going to add your little splash of vanilla. I never measure my vanilla, I just splash it in. And then you're going to go ahead and add in your eggs as well and just mix it until those are combined. And then I always like to stop halfway through and just scrape down my bowl to make sure everything is in there and mixed together. So that is it, your filling is done. So all you have to do is just fill your muffin tins. The recipe actually didn't tell me how much to fill them, so I just did them pretty full and they came out great. And I actually had some extra batter, so I took out another muffin pan and did about 3 extra little cheesecakes. And then these are going to bake in the oven for about 20 minutes. When they come out, just let them cool on the countertop for a little bit, maybe an hour, and then you can store them in the refrigerator to just keep them nice and fresh. Okay, you're going to need 1½ cups of flour, a half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, 1 egg, a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, 1 stick of butter, and you're going to melt that. And then you need half a cup of sweetened condensed milk, which is about half a can, and 1 cup of the candy of your choice. I chose to do little mini Reese's peanut butter cups, and an 8x8 baking dish. And then go ahead and preheat your oven again to the same 350 degrees. You're going to line your baking dish with some aluminum foil, just kind of press it down, and then you're going to spray it with some cooking spray to make sure those cookie bars don't stick at all. In your mixing bowl, you're just going to add in your melted butter. I was pretty excited about this. And then you're going to go ahead and add in both of your sugars, so your white sugar and your brown sugar. And then you're going to add in your 1 egg, not 2. Please don't add 2. I'll explain at the end, but just add 1 egg. And you're just going to whisk that together. After it's all combined, you're going to go ahead and add in your flour. Add in your splash of vanilla and then add your baking soda as well. And I added a little pinch of salt just for good measure. And then you're just going to mix that together. At this point, the mixture should get pretty thick, but you're just going to keep mixing that together and it should get really thick and ooey gooey. After combining all of that, you're going to add half of your cookie mixture to the bottom of your pan, and you're just going to spread that out into a nice even layer on the bottom of your pan. And here is the best part of the recipe in my opinion. You go ahead and add in your candy. Here's my little Reese's. You just sprinkle those evenly over the cookie mixture, and then you're going to drizzle half of your can of sweetened condensed milk over the whole thing. And then you're just going to dollop the rest of your cookie dough right on top. And then you're going to throw the whole thing in the oven for 30 minutes. Once it's done, let it sit out on the counter for about an hour, and then place in the refrigerator for a couple of hours to set. Alright, so here is my little tray of desserts. So I'm going to test them out for you. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I screwed these up. So the cookie bars, I don't want to lie to you guys. I accidentally added 2 eggs instead of 1, so they came out very cakey. So they're supposed to be more ooey gooey, and like the cookie dough is supposed to be like dispersed on there and not spread out a lot. Well, these spread out and they pretty much look like a ooey gooey cake, but I'm just gonna roll with it and still taste it, but I suggest that you just use 1 egg. So let's test this out. Let's test out the effed up cookie bar first. It looks pretty good, like on the outside it looks all gooey from that sweetened condensed milk, so it's still pretty good. But yeah, it's more like a cake, which is fine. I like cake. Alright, and then the little mini Oreo cheesecake. These are gonna be good, I already know. I just know. Look at that. I let them set in the refrigerator so they're nice and set. But so you can see the little Oreo cookie on the bottom. Isn't that adorable? It makes it so easy. Like, that's your crust, so you're set. So I'm gonna take a bite. The Oreo is like a perfect little crust, and for using like fat-free cream cheese and Greek yogurt, the cheesecake is like really, really moist and yummy, so big thumbs up for this. The cookie bar would be really good if you made it correctly, so don't add 2 eggs. I'm gonna finish eating my desserts, so please excuse me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys!
The beauty of the world, Savannah.